guys, what's going on? This is Man in Flower Gaming coming at you today with a Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, today we're going to be doing a shard pull because we've got the mystical Supreme Elhain Fragment event has started. And we are starting out with the Champion Chase Tournament. Now with Champion Chase, it's actually a great event because you can plan it out if you don't have a lot of shards and you're just sitting on a bunch of fragment summons, because all those counts, because any champion you get in any form of way, whether it be through the campaign, because the campaign has chance of dropping rares, epics, that'd be great if they dropped epics, rares and uncommons. You get points that way. You get points from just your mystery shards, ancient shards, void shards, and sacred shards. As you can see, we're sitting on 19 with a 2x chance for legendary from sacreds. You can also get points from pulling previous fragments that you are sitting on. As you can see here, I am sitting on a hefty few because I just don't feel the need to pull them right now. But we are going to pull one, and that is going to be Thea the Tomb Angel. Been sitting. Actually, just recently got her, as you can see, because I'm working on the next one here, Uros the Soul Cage. So we're going to be pulling our first start with the Thea the Tomb Angel, and start out with our first Golden Knight. Ah, yeah, gold! Woo! Thea the Tomb Angel, haha! Awesome. Bear with me. I am a very sleep deprived person. Say the Tomb Angel can only be gotten from the hard mode Doom Tower. And I am currently struggling with a Bommel team, because God knows you love Bommel, but we finally have Thea after so long. And I've been wanting Thea for a long time because I really am into the Hex Champion setups with the Thrala putting out Hex. We've got Yumiko with the Hex. Thylesi can do a little Hex on some predicated hits and decreases defenses and whatnot. But I've been really wanting Thea the Tomb Angel. Her A1 here attacks 2 times at random and has a 75% chance of placing a Hex debuff for 5 turns. The debuff cannot be resisted. And each critical hit decreases the cooldown of Not of This World skill by 1 turn. She's then got an attacks all enemies. Damage increases by 50% for each Hex debuff on the enemy team, stacks up to 300%. Now this is what I've been waiting for, because when you're running dungeons, you can go out there with, say, Mithrala, throw out Hex across the board. So that's 5 hexes. Yeah, five hexes for dungeon clearings. So that's an extra 50, 100, 200, 250 damage right there alone. Just from Mithrala putting hexes out to boost the damage of the Hex Reaper A2. And Not of This World places a perfect veil on this champion for 3 turns and then grants an extra turn. And then each critical hit from the A2 or the A1 reduces the cooldown, and it's already on a 4-turn. It's already on a 3-turn cooldown, so this is practically up all the time from the A1 and A2 synergy. And then her passive, Cruel Angel, has a 50% chance of placing a True Fear debuff on all enemies for 1 turn when an enemy loses 30% or more of their max HP in a single hit. I'm sorry guys, I am not fully ready here. I was just pulling up her multipliers here because I believe her multipliers on her A2 are really good to use. And we are going to get her built out come the champion training in a couple of days, and she's hitting the top of the list for my next level 60. As you can see here, hellhades.com. He doesn't rate her that great across the board, but I think she's going to be great across the board, especially with the way Mithrala and her can synergize. But as you can see here, her A2, the Hex Reaper, attacks all enemies, and damage increases by 50% for each Hex, has a 3.5 multiplier times attack, which has a godlike rating, and it will smack enemies down. And moving on, so we're starting out with 500 points. We're hoping just to get to the mere 550. But let's get some shards pulled. I'm really hoping for any gold at this point. Not too much of a nitpicker of who I would like and who I wouldn't like. And who do we got here? Thenisil for our first pull. Not much of a champion to ride home about. I mean, I guess this A1 can be useful for the Sand Devils Necropolis if you don't have a sleep champion, but Thenisil's not for me. Let's keep pulling here. Come on, where's my 2 times chance? Crypt Witch, what does she do here? Attacks one enemy, deals 30% more damage if the target has any buffs. It will ignore shield and block damage. Attacks 3 times at random. Each hit has a 75% chance of placing a decreased defense. Each hit will also ignore the target's defense. Attacks one enemy, will ignore 50% of the target's defense if this champion has higher speed than the target. And speed and faction crypts. Nice little face on the back of your head there. Interesting. Crypt Witch, we're not looking for you, we're looking for gold here. Gorlos Helmaw. What do we got? What do you got here? Attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit fills this champion's turn meter by 10% if the target is under decreased defense, HP burn, or decreased accuracy. Okay. AoE decreased defense. Oh, he could be. He'll be good for faction wars if you don't have a decreased defense champion for the demon spawn, which I don't, and might end up building him up for that. And his A3 attacks one enemy, has a 75% chance of placing an HP burn debuff and a 50% decreased accuracy debuff for 3 turns, and then fills the turn meter by 20% if the attack is critical. Little niche champion there. Let's see. Oh, come on, where's the gold? Yelagruna. Attacks one enemy 2 times, places increased attack buff on this champion for 2 turns. If the attack kills an enemy, AoE decrease attack. Attacks one enemy, placing a block buffs and block active skills. I think she was one of the recent fusion champions that I chose not to go for. Yelgrunner, we aren't looking for you. We want gold. 15 shards. Oh, gold. Here we go. Who do we got? Another Saito. Well, isn't that just wonderful? I felt like my last gold pull was a Saito, which means I can now do my faction guardians for the undead for 2 Saitos. Ain't that sometimes that's just a kick in the teeth. Let's see where we're at in the tournament wise. Alright, so we still got a ways to go. We're looking for that 3,200, but ideally 5,500 for the 2 skill tomes. So let's keep pulling, see if we can get a second gold here. Catacomb Counselor, no thank you. But what does he do here? 50% chance of placing a weakened increased attack on him for 2 turns and attacks one enemy. Okay. Attacks one enemy 3 times, heals this champion by 20% of the damage inflicted. Teams up with 3 random allies to attack a single enemy. The allies joining the attack will use their default skills. Okay, it's a nice little team attack there, like Farrakh and the Fat. But we will pass on him for now. We're looking for gold. We're looking for gold. Missionary, pass. Ooh, second gold. Oh boy, second Herndig. Oh, we love Herndig. We love the Herndig. Oh, Herndig is my boy in this game. I got him on the first day, or the back when he was a fragment or fusion summon. He has been my go-to champ for a whole bunch. Getting a second one is going to be very great for this account because now I can actually build one out for dungeon uses and not just PvP use. Oh, that makes me happy. Oh, Herndig is a beast. He is a beast of a champion. I definitely will be building out a second Herndig. Well, let's get some more going. We want some more gold. That was not... Hey, one Mr. Shard for you all. Ooh, Herndig. Alright. Steel Skull. We'll pass. Realistically, not looking for any epics for my account, really. Maybe a second Geomancer, but not really anyone that piques my interest right now. Come on, we want another goal for here tonight. 4 golds in one night would be amazing. Durandal. I just watched a video with Ash on Raid Chat from Raid Shadow Legends. If you guys want to check out his channel, he puts out a bunch of great content. But a lot of people were asking for a Durandal, and I guess this A2 can actually smack really, really hard. Something to really check out if you guys are interested. Let's keep pulling. Oh, third goal. Who do we got? Deliana. I'm kind of, you know, I have her. I don't really use her. I guess it's just another faction guardian for me. As you can see, she just sits in my vault. She's not built out. She's not used for anything. Not a champion I was really looking for. It was a second Deliana. Wherever she's at. Right there. Yep. Don't use her. Alright, let's see if we can get some more gold here. Thylesia, there we go. That other Hex champion we were talking about. Attacks one enemy, 50% chance of applying a debuff spread effect, taking one random debuff from the target and placing it on all enemies under Hex. Where's that skill at? Decreased defense. Oh yeah, here's her 50% chance of placing a Hex when attacking enemies under decreased defense. But there are better champions now, like Mithrala, that will do her job a lot better. Because Mithrala does, even though she does bring the decreased defense, Mithrala, Lifebane, or not Mithrala, you can throw in Lydia to bring out that decreased defense and weaken. And bring the Hex from Mithrala. We got 5 more shards. Let's keep pulling. We want to see more gold. We got a Vildrax, another Hex champion. Oh, I forgot about him. Actually, I have him built up and was using him for a while there just for his Hex abilities for Demon Spawn Faction Wars. We got Korgon the Crowned. I think he's a new champion for me. What's he do here? Attacks one enemy, 30% chance increasing duration of a random buff on an ally. Okay. Heals all allies by 15% of their max HP and places a shield buff equal to 15% of their max HP. Okay. Oh, places a perfect veil buff and a 50% increased attack buff for 2 turns on all allies whose attack is higher than their defense. Places a block debuff buff for 1 turn and a 6% increased defense buff for 2 turns on all allies whose defense is higher than their attack. Alright then. Let's keep pulling. We got here a tur. More like a turd, if you know what I mean. We're gonna skip on him. Ooh, another gold. Who we got? BEK! Oh, that's wonderful. My second BEK. This has been nothing but a dupe fest of pulls today. Bad El Khazar attacks all enemies and heals this champion and all allies by 20% of the damage inflicted. Removes all debuffs from all allies and places a continuous heal buff on allies for 2 turns. And then places 2 poison debuffs on all enemies for 2 turns. Then all allies inflict 20% more damage against targets under poison debuffs. He also brings increased ally crit rate in all battles by 25%. BEK is a beast of a champion. Where's BEK? Am I blind? I'm becoming blind. Where's Bad L? Bad L? Are you out here, Bad L? I don't know where my Bad L is. Oh, he was right in front of my face. Here we go, Bad L. I got my 1 star with the Brimstone Blessing. I do have mine in a what is that set called? A Frenzy set, so 10% turn meter for every 5 HP loss, and then an Immortal set for extra heal, so he's constantly moving, and he's got an okay amount of accuracy. I'd rather have it be higher, but he can do a Dragon solo farm for me, and he's my go-to beast machine for poisons, and a second one will really help with my Theodore the Savant. Just more poisons, more poisons, more poisons. Ooh. We wailed hard. We wailed hard today. And our final shard for the evening. Oh, no other gold. Oh well. And Zargala. And for fun, we're going to pull some soul stones. See if we can get anything worthwhile. Sea of blue. Nothing but blue. Ooh, Deke. That's a good one for my Deke. My Deke needed that. Really looking one for Yumiko is what we want. One for Yumiko. We're looking for Yumiko. Yumiko. Ooh, Eurogrim. Be nice to get a Eurogrim. Come on, something good, something good. Give us the gold, gold. We don't want blue, we don't want purple. We want the beautiful color of gold. And we'll do this Immortal Soul Stone, and what do we get? Nothing! Just a bunch of trash. So, awaken the Deke. Awaken the Kale. And no one else. Alright, and we have come through and topped the chart in my tournament so far. We'll see how it ends in a couple days. We do have more shard pulls or more shard events coming over the weekend. Where was that at? Is this one? Yeah. So tomorrow we've got double chances for voids. Oh no, that's a yeah. Next day is tomorrow, double chance for voids and then double chances for ancients. But we aren't going to pull any more shards for this event. Unless, of course, we fall out of first place, but might end up just pulling another champion. Oh, I got one more. Where'd that one come from? And a renouncer. Alright, don't matter. And we wanted to pick up this Gottfried. Alright, guys. Stay tuned for more videos for the upcoming, for this fragment summon for Elhain. And we'll see y'all on the flip side. Take care.